its own. So today we will be focusing on the introduction, what is the curriculum and what is syllabus, and what are the similarities between curriculum and syllabus. Sometimes curriculum and syllabus, they are defined in one term, in single term, because there are quite similarities in curriculum and syllabus, isn't it? Because if you see in a syllabus, not only the content but also the marks distribution and the teaching techniques sometimes are referred and defined sometimes in some of the syllabuses. So sometimes these two terms, curriculum and syllabus, they are interchangeably used to refer each other. So see, there are different types of syllabus. The first one structural, then situational. So you can see the key term, structural. That means it focuses on the structure, the language structure of a language. Specific language, maybe on grammar, on sentences, things, parts of speech. Then situational means it focuses on specific situation where you have to perform this language kind of activities. Yes. Then notional and functional. Notional means the conceptual. Functional. So notional, functional, we will be later discussing and highlighting this notional functional syllabus that we have been introduced in our childhood. Then task-based syllabus, it focusing on task, activities. They believe that through doing certain kind of completing tasks, we will be able to do some kinds of things like to communicate or to do kind of problem solving activities. Then skill-based, focusing on the 4 skills. Content-based syllabus, focusing on content, like in our honors and master's level. So it focuses so much on content instead of just focusing on the 4 kinds of skill. Neat? Then factors and steps involved in syllabus and curriculum design. Then we will be able to syllabus evaluating a syllabus, also design it. I think I have already assigned you for a video presentation, isn't it? So are you preparing for it? The deadline is 7th of December. Hope so. Everybody will upload it within this time. Okay. So then designing syllabus for students of different levels, we will be able to then some basic features and components of a syllabus or curriculum, and to what extent syllabus and curriculum are kind of similar. Then how do they differ in terms of component they present, and who are the target audience, and what are their roles in designing the syllabus. Okay, curriculum and syllabus and curriculum definition is important, but the thing is that these are like concepts, theories. So theory means ideas. It will be different from your definition from others, isn't it? And then you will see multiple views, multiple ideas, definition of curriculum of different people. So in your exam, in your midterm exam, you might find some questions like explain different views regarding syllabus and curriculum. What is a syllabus and what is a curriculum? There is no fixed concept or no fixed definition. So the terms curriculum and syllabus are often used interchangeably, but it is useful to distinguish between them. Though they are kind of similar, but however it will help us as a students or teacher if we kind of differentiate these 2 terms, syllabus and curriculum. So the curriculum is concerned with beliefs, values, theory. Just curriculum is the theory, the ideas, the things that you believe, okay, all of which may be captured in some kind of mission statement, like idea. What is your idea about a language and how language learning would take place, like it will be through interaction or something. It's just basic ideas, basic beliefs, your own ideology regarding what will be a system of learning, teaching. Then the syllabus represents the way these beliefs, values, theories are realized in terms of a step-by-step instructional program. So you have an idea, but you have to implement it, তাই না? It should be taking place real life, in our real life. So you have to develop some kind of methodology, steps, like you believe that language learning will be effective if communication takes place in the class. So for this, don't you have to develop this kind of syllabus step by step, what content should be focusing, then what would be the marks distribution criteria, and what will be achieved after the course, তাই না? In syllabus it is very visible. We see the course learning outcome, what we will be learning step by step, like course outcome. We first set course outcome, then content, then yes, do I want to say something? No, you can.
I think that it's kind of a decoration of a study or a certain study.
Decoration, yes. It's like a method.
Distribution, all of
It's like a process, food processing, তাই না? এখন কোনো কিছু implementation, like there are theory, method and application, techniques. So techniques happens in the classroom, but for this classroom you have to develop a method, তাই না? আর theory, it's like idea, like a religion, as I said in the last classes. Like religion, the ideas, the ideology, the belief, inherent things that we believe, but it is not into work.
It is not fixed.
No, this is just presumption. Without it, assumption, we cannot go further. আমাদের তো ভিতরে একটা belief থাকতে হবে. Then the methods of Islam or any religion are developed. যে এটা করলে এরকম হবে, এভাবে যে the rules, regulation steps, যে কিভাবে আমরা এটা করতে পারি, ঠিক আছে? Then in the classroom তখন হচ্ছে real activities are done, real techniques teacher or students employ for effective classroom teaching or learning. Implementation, but it is the like process. Syllabus is kind of, it instructs a teacher, isn't it? Guides a teacher. So later we will be discussing more, then our concept regarding syllabus and curriculum will be clear, okay? So the syllabus represents the way these beliefs, values and theories are realized in terms of a step-by-step instructional program. The curriculum is therefore both larger than the syllabus and more general. Do you think that curriculum is more general and larger? Larger. Because curriculum তো general, একটা idea, তখন থেকে কিন্তু it focusing then in terms of syllabus specification, specific action কি হবে, এটা কি হবে, তাই না? Syllabus, curriculum is more a broader term. So it's a vast idea. Like it's like curriculum is more like the institution. Now institution, I believe the institution is like a syllabus. প্রত্যেকটা লাইন বাই রুল বলে দিচ্ছে, তাই না? কিন্তু বেসিক আইডিয়া যে কি হবে, what kind of state this will be, the country will be, তাই না? It's more vast. However, this distinction between the general and the specific and between principles and practice is not one that all writers on the subject adhere to. So it tells us that there are different views regarding the concept of syllabus and curriculum. So Noonan, he said that the curriculum is the totality of what actually happens in an educational setting. So whatever is happening in the educational setting, it is included in curriculum. Without curriculum, we are doing this kind of things, that means it is justified by a curriculum. Like I said that NCDB board আমাদের শিক্ষা ব্যবস্থার curriculum and also vocational না কি বলে vocational curriculum. So whatever the teacher is performing, whatever the syllabus, everything is aligned with the curriculum. তাই না? Whatever is taking place in the educational setting, all these things included in a curriculum. So traditionally, curriculum is taken to refer to a statement or statements of intent, the what should be of a course of study. So what should be a course of study focusing the communication hobe, either it is on focusing on communication or structure, or what kind of things will be focused in language learning, key ideas. So curriculum is focusing on that. In this work, a rather different perspectives is taken. The curriculum is seen in terms of what teachers actually do, and that is in terms of what is rather what should be. So in this work, a rather different perspective is taken. So there are two ideas regarding curriculum. In traditional system, je what should be, ki howa uchit, ei curriculum eta thakbe na. But however, nowadays curriculum is like what is, what not should be, ki ache etar moddhe, ki howa uchit, it doesn't matter, ki ache, what it includes. According to this view, the curriculum is instantiated in classroom practice, whether or not this practice actually reflects the intention of program designers and material writers. So the intentions are instantiated in classroom practice. Douglas Burness makes a similar point with a reference to mainstream education. Douglas Burness, what he said: when people talk about the school curriculum, they often mean what teachers plan in advance for their pupils to learn. But curriculum made of teachers' intentions would be an insubstantial thing from which nobody would learn much. To become meaningful, a curriculum has to be enacted by pupils as well as teachers. So they are saying that some people say that yes, the school curriculum, they often mean what teachers plan in advance for their pupils to learn. It's all about planning. If you see আমাদের শিক্ষা বোর্ডের যে curriculum, everything is sorted there, like what kinds of demonstration the teacher will be showing their students and what kind of interaction there will be. It's a broader, like all encompassing. Like if you see our holy religious scripture, everything is written in it, isn't it? Nothing is out of it. So what teachers plan in advance for their pupils to learn, but a curriculum made only of teachers, intention should be a curriculum as soon as it becomes more than intention is embodied in the communicative life of an institution. So in this sense, curriculum is a form of communication, তাই না? Appleby, he extended this line of thought to argue that we need to reconstruct the concept of curriculum not as disembodied knowledge out of content, but as knowledge in action. We will say knowledge in action, তাই না? It will be effective through classroom teaching. So A curriculum provides domains for conversation, and the conversations that take place within those domains are the primary means of teaching and learning. So it's like kind of conversation. Teaching kind of, yes. Like it is kind of conversation, like what will be the outcome. It's like communicating the ideas, communicating the thoughts, yes. You understood? Provides domains for conversation. Like it will be a domain for conversation. When a curriculum is coming up, then we will be discussing about its outcome and how it will be affected, how it will be taken place. Okay, it gives us a chance for communicating and conversation, domain for conversation. So this echoes Neil Mercer's notion of teaching and learning as being a long conversation, as well as being a key tenet of dogma philosophy, that language teaching should be conversation driven. So it focuses on like শুধু কি এটা, it is not kind of passive that what should be এটা হবে আমরা just we will be following, rather it will be like conversational, এটা নিয়ে কাজ হবে, then এটা নিয়ে there will be feedback on it, তাই না? It is like conversational, it is more like a dynamic, তাই না? Like it's not prescribed, ঠিক আছে? এটাই কিন্তু আবার এটাতে মানে ইট ইজ লাইক এটাতে লাইফ আছে, কনভারসেশনাল বলতে ওটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি বুঝাইছে। এবং দ্যাটস ওয়াই সাম ফিডব্যাকস কাম যে হাউ উই লেট সি হাউ দিস কারিকুলাম উইল বি ইমপ্লিমেন্টেড অর ওয়েদার ইট ইজ পসিবল টু সো ডেভেলপ দিস কাইন্ড অফ মেথোডোলজিস ইন দ্য ক্লাসরুম। So nevertheless, the notion persists that a curriculum articulates an institution's principles and goals made operational through syllabus and lesson plans. So nevertheless, listen, the notion is the curriculum, it tells institution's goal, তাই না? এটা একটা স্কুলও হতে পারে অথবা বিগার পার্সপেক্টিভ, তাই না? এডুকেশনাল সিস্টেম এটার গোলটা কিন্তু প্রকাশ করে। কারিকুলাম রিফ্লেক্টস দ্য গোল অফ অ্যান ইনস্টিটিউশন, প্রিন্সিপালস অ্যান্ড মেড অপারেশনাল থ্রু সিলেবাসেস, লেসন প্ল্যান। সো এটাকে অপারেশনাল ইফেক্টিভ কীভাবে করা যায়? কারিকুলামকে সিলেবাসের ধারা, তাই না? Just reading the ideas of curriculum, we will be understanding the key focus of implementing this curriculum. Like vocational curriculum, what it focuses on gaining particular skills, তাই না? যেটা আমরা কাজ করতে পারবো। সুতরাং ওটাকে রিফ্লেক্ট করে and how this curriculum can be taken place, its practical implementation can come when a syllabus is designed, তাই না? তখন আরো স্পেসিফিক হয়ে যায় ইচ আইডিয়া। যেমন কারিকুলামে তো দেয়ার আর নো ডিফারেন্ট আইডিয়াস লাইক সাধারণ জ্ঞান কি হবে, প্রত্যেকটা কি করে সিলেবাস ভাগ করে করে ডিভাইড করে দেন অবজেক্টিভস, কি আউটকামস, কন্টেন্টস, অ্যাসেসমেন্ট সিস্টেম, তাই না? আরও ডিটেলসে সিলেবাস ইজ দ্য স্টেপস। যে দেখা গেল কারিকুলামে, ইন কারিকুলাম দেয়ার আর সার্টেন আইডিয়াস যে টিচার ইন্টারাকশন কী হবে, সব কিছু দ্যাট ইন মাই ফার্স্ট ডেফিনেশন অ্যাজ আই সেড হোয়াট এভার হ্যাপেনিংস ইন দ্য এডুকেশনাল সিস্টেম সেটিং all are included in curriculum. If you see the curriculum of Bangladesh Education Board, it is changing day by day. 2010 then more curriculum has come. So they are focusing, if you see that particular behavior, class what will be particular behavior, what kinds of like teacher will be coming with realia, can be discussion, group discussion, so all are included in it. Now, so these things are more general, তাই না? এখন কি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ স্পেসিফিক অ্যান্ড ইউ হ্যাভ টু কিপ ইট সাবজেক্ট স্পেসিফিক, তাই না? তো সাবজেক্ট স্পেসিফিকে তখন ডেভেলপ করো যে ফর জেনারেল সায়েন্স অ্যান্ড ফর ইচ চ্যাপ্টার হোয়াট উইল ইউ লার্ন for those chapters and what will be the outcome. then also the contents, then the assessment systems, and also the reference of the books. তাই না? Syllabus is more specific to your knowledge, the knowledge branches of knowledge where you are, and then also there are subjects. In science you will have plenty of subjects, তাই না? From class 1, 2, 3, so step by step কি ভাগ করা হয় না আরো ফোকাস করার জন্য, because curriculum, everything is written in curriculum, but however there should be the division and also developing those ideas if you try to implement it in the classroom.
It's a kind of study plan.
Study plan, yes, planning before coming to the class, as you see in the last definition.
And it is implemented through the syllabus, right?
Yes, implemented plan. Curriculum is the overall plan and syllabus is the implementing, but implementing is the process of implementation. Okay, implementation happens in the classroom. Classroom e jokhon hobe tokhoni ki planning, like for example curriculum is like tomar jodi you have intention to visit your teacher's house, so it is idea I will be visiting the house through this pathway, এই road দিয়ে, এবং আমি ওই টাইমে উইথ দিস স্পেসিফিক টাইম আই উইল বি রিচিং দেয়ার, একটা আইডিয়া, সব এভরি আইডিয়া নাও উইল বি ইনক্লুডেড দ্যাট বিগার টার্ম। দেন তুমি কি করবা যে আমি আচ্ছা আমি এই পথে যাব, তাহলে আমি যদি এই পথ দিয়ে যাওয়ার পর ওই পথ দিয়ে যাই তাহলে আমি ওটা সহজে পৌঁছাতে পারবো। আর একটু স্পেসিফিকে আসা, এবং এই টাইমের মতো পৌঁছাতে গেলে আমার আরেকটু আগে রওনা দিতে হবে, মানে ওই কারিকুলামকে সাকসেসফুল করার জন্য তোমার কিন্তু এই স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ নিতে হচ্ছে, তাই না? ইয়েস। তারপরে হচ্ছে আমি এই স্টেপ নিয়ে এটা পৌঁছাবো এবং আমি স্যারের বাসার নিচে দাঁড়াবো, দেন স্যারকে ফোন দিব, এই যে দেখো এগুলো করলেই কিন্তু বাসায় তুমি পৌঁছাতে পারবা, আদারওয়াইজ না, তাই না? আরও স্পেসিফিক এই আইডিয়া নিয়ে যখন তুমি গেলো তখন ক্লাসরুমে আসলাম, মানে যখন রিয়েল ডিরেক্ট, দেন ইউ আর ভিজিটিং, then it's a technique, strategy. Understood? The process, like curriculum is a bigger term, is the ideas theory, and syllabus is the method, the way, specific behavior, steps that will be helping you to gain the outcome of that curriculum. Understood? So, the notion persists that a curriculum articulates an institution's principles and goal, তাই না? Goal কি? It reflects through the curriculum, made an operational through syllabus and lesson plan. Operational কিভাবে করা হয়? সিলেবাসের মধ্যে ইফেক্টিভ করা হয়। থিওরি নিলে থিওরির জায়গায় থাকে, if you don't take steps. Okay? So, key questions that come in your mind: what is the curriculum of your own school, college and university? So, you have to be a bit reflective. What was the curriculum of your school, college and university, and where is it written down? কোথায় লেখা হয়েছে? And is there, it is either it is a written down or not. ওই কারিকুলামটি কি লেখা ছিল? কোন বোর্ডের অধীনে, যেমন কারিকুলাম 2010 এবং ওই কারিকুলামের আন্ডারে ইফ ইউ আর স্টাডিং ইন আ পার্টিকুলার ক্লাস, তাই না? সো ইউ উইল বি রিফ্লেক্টিং অন দ্যাট। অ্যান্ড ইজ দেয়ার এ মিশন স্টেটমেন্ট? সো মিশন অ্যান্ড ভিশন স্টেটমেন্ট, and what would be the focus and what would be the main focus and outcome, and who wrote it and who has access to it, who are the primary readers of that curriculum or syllabus, to who it aims. Then if there isn't one, then shouldn't there be? If there is not, shouldn't there be? Okay. Then curriculum is often implicit, so it is not explicitly, sometimes it is not said, সামটাইমস ইট ইজ দ্য থিওরিজ অ্যান্ড বিলিভস অ্যান্ড আইডিওলজি, সব জায়গায় কিন্তু কারিকুলাম এরকম লেখা থাকে না, তাই না? দিস দ্য ইনহেরেন্ট বিলিভস। যখন সিলেবাস করা হবে স্টেপস ডিজাইনড অর ক্লাসরুম টেকনিক্স, দেন ফ্রম দ্যাট ইউ উইল হ্যাভিং আইডিয়া যে হোয়াট ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি কারিকুলাম, এটার কারিকুলামটা কী। কারণ প্রত্যেকটা ব্যবহারেই মানুষকে চেনা যায় কীভাবে? থ্রু অবজার্ভিং হিজ এক্সপ্রেশনস, হিজ অ্যাকশনস, হিজ স্টেটমেন্ট, তাই না? হোয়াট is his inherent belief. So that's like sometimes curriculum is not implicit, it is not explicit, rather it is implicit. ঠিক আছে? In the case of public sector schools, the curriculum of the school may simply be that of the education ministry itself. Educational ministry কিন্তু কি হয়? They are designing, they are coming up with curriculum, তাই না? নতুন নতুন ideas. Sometimes it is not explicitly written. ওরা বলছে যে এরকম এরকম হবে, then it's a curriculum. এই জন্য বলছে they are interchangeably that education ministry is a curriculum. And it will be embodied in such things as acts of parliament and policy statements and official bulletins. Like official act of parliament কি হয়? There are rules and regulations, এটা কি হবে, ওটা কি হবে, ওভাবেও হতে পারে। Then there will be like, they are like acts of parliaments or bulletins, বিজ্ঞপ্তি অনুযায়ী ভাবে দিয়ে দেয়, বা কোনো বই আলাদা, they are not developing a book or things, like they are just notice board-এ যেরকম থাকে বুলেটিন বা মানে সরকারি যে বুলেটিন প্রকাশ পায়। Then or policy statements, দু একটা স্টেটমেন্ট দিতে পারে যে এরকম হবে। So it can be policy statement or it can be published as a bulletin or it can be acts of parliament, যেরকম explicitly it's written. This in turn will determine the nature of public examination. So and the way materials such as course books are specified and prescribed. So this in turn will determine the nature of public examination. তাই না? কারিকুলাম কি নেচার কে করবে না যে because you are designing a syllabus or designing things, there will be also somehow these ideas how you have a particular outcome that you want your students to achieve. So you have to evaluate it whether they have achieved this particular outcome or not, তাই না? যেমন সিলেবাস থাকে ঠিক তেমনই কারিকুলাম, যে the basic concept assumption like what will be the evaluation process, একটা বেসিক জিনিস দিয়ে দিবে, তখন সিলেবাস কি করবে লাইন বাই লাইন যে 50-এ হচ্ছে 30 পেতে হবে, 40 পেতে হবে। ইট ইজ নট রিটেন ইন দ্য কারিকুলাম, বাট কারিকুলাম একটা আইডিয়া দেওয়া হয় যে রিটেন সিস্টেম কেমন হবে, হোয়াট উইল বি দ্য ইভ্যালুয়েশন সিস্টেম, আইদার ইট উইল বি ফর্মেটিভ অর সামেটিভ লাইক ক্লাসরুম কন্টিনিউয়াস অ্যাসেসমেন্ট সিস্টেম or after the exam, after the course completion, like you have to sit for pen and paper test, traditional assessment system. So they are giving you concept, basic ideas. Then for syllabus you have to set specific things like action মধ্যে কত পেতে হবে, CGPA 4 out of grade কত থাকতে হবে, 3.5 কত হয়. So specific things, specific details that you have to determine. So in fact examinations and officially approved course books offer insight so this in turn will determine the nature of public examination and the way materials such as course books are specified and prescribed. Material নিয়ে বইয়ের প্রথমে কভারে কি থাকবে, what image will be included, whether it will be solely just written things or there will be some listening things like for English for today, what will be included there, some listening practice or not, তাই না? যে ছবিগুলো কেমন হবে, from real life or is like simulated. So course design, everything, as I said, like whatever is happening in the educational system directly included in the curriculum. So general idea, তারপরে বলো যে for today chapter 1 এ এই ছবিগুলো থাকবে, ছবির পরে হচ্ছে এইটা থাকবে, ঠিক আছে? Course design, it's a different thing. Steps, specific steps, detailed steps. Understood? Syllabus is like more detailed and curriculum is more general, vast. Like in a religion, as I said, like আমাদের বেসিক যে কনসেপ্টটা কি ইসলাম আই সেড, আমি অন্য ধর্মেরটা কম জানি জন্য বলছি না, যে লা ইলাহা ইল্লাল্লাহ মুহাম্মাদুর রাসূলুল্লাহ, আল্লাহ ছাড়া কোনো উপাস্য নাই। সো এটার বেসিক ফাউন্ডেশনটা কি? ওয়ান সিঙ্গেল গড, ট্রাস্টিং, বিলিভিং, তাই না? এ সব কিছু যাই করা হয় সব কিছুর মধ্যে কিন্তু এই বেসিক জিনিসটা থাকবে। তারপরে কি স্পেসিফিক ডিটেলস ডেভেলপ করা হয়, যে তুমি হচ্ছে হজ করো, এটা করো, ওইটা করো, কিন্তু সব কিছুই ওয়ান বেসিক থিংকে কি রিফ্লেক্ট করে, তাই না? সো হোয়াট এভার ইজ হ্যাপেনিং ইনক্লুডেড ইন কারিকুলাম ইজ মোর জেনারেল, মোর broader than syllabus. Okay, now can you turn it off?